This is True TV.
Everything in this video that you're about to see is true. Witness how these liars expose themselves. Let's go.
So that's my voice sounds the best when I rap in that particular key. But other than that, I got some shit right now. When you hear it, you're not even gonna know it's me. You're gonna be like, damn. If I didn't put my name on it, I thought about doing this. Now I'm not even gonna tell y'all because I still might do it. I'm thinking about doing some shit where I'm gonna disguise myself, pitch my voice up a little bit, and rap completely different, and pretend like I'm somebody else, and see what kind of success I can have. And pretend like I'm in my 20s. You know what I'm saying? Do the makeup and shit, the whole get up and pretend to be someone else. And then when I have success doing that, then take off the guy to say, look at y'all the fuckers. It really was me the whole time.
Unmasked and scared the shit out
of
you.
Show y'all motherfuckers everything that you think you believe is fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
So, and I still might do that. And when I do it, I can tell you I'm gonna do it, but you still, if I do it, you will never ever know it's me because I already did it. I experimented with it a little bit, and nobody knew it. It's a record out. I ain't gonna tell you what the record is, but it's a record out right now. That's me. People think it's somebody else. Whole different name, whole different look. People think it's somebody else, but it's really me.
So you can see. Looks great, feels great, completely indistinguishable. One of the best investments I've ever made, and I really enjoy the total transformation that this actually allows me to make.
We had it on video.
They pointed at the same guy, the same house. They were sure it was this man. Take a look. He looks incredibly like the guy in the surveillance video. Then they got a call from another woman who said they had the wrong guy, that it was her boyfriend who robbed the bank, and this is her boyfriend, Conrad Zerdiak.
Actual perpetrator was white as could be. He had bought a theatrical mask.
Sunglasses covered Zerdiak's blue eyes. Gloves covered his hands.
That just tells you don't believe what you see all the time, because you could be dead wrong.
This is the Grand Awakening.
Wake up!
We all wear masks, metaphorically speaking.
Yeah, right.
This is it. Let's go. Mr. Moore, Mr. Limbaugh, do you have anything to say to Fox News about this? What the hell?
Who are you?
What's that suit on the bed? And what have you done with your gay lover, Rush Limbaugh?
I am Rush Limbaugh. That's a costume.
Wait a minute, you mean all these years Rush Limbaugh has just been Michael Moore in disguise?
Well, it's a little more complex than that.
What are you talking about? Frank! Fred Savage?
Wait a minute. You're Rush Limbaugh and Michael Moore?
Yes, I am. They're both characters I created.
But why?
Well, after the Wonder Years, I was hungry to do more acting, but the pickings were slim. So I came up with this scheme to satisfy my need to perform, and I guess it got a little out of hand.
This is unbelievable.
Well, that's not the end of it. I'm also Tony Danza, Cameron Manheim, Malcolm Jamal Warner, Kevin Nealon, John Forsythe, and Metallica drummer Lars Ulrich.
Wow. Fred Savage is the greatest actor in the history of the world.
That's all I ever wanted people to know.
Mask on, fuck it, mask on. Mask on, fuck it, mask on.
America, take a good look at your beloved candidates. They're nothing but hideous space reptiles. It's true.
The appearance of tiny details like pores. From a life cast picking up on an actor's defining features, to sculpting subtle veins, to mastering a jiggly stomach, a lot of effort goes into making the bodysuits actors wear look realistic. Warning, some spoilers ahead. Bodysuits let actors go through physical transformations that they couldn't easily make on their own. From gaining weight, Bill and Ted Face the Music, both the muscle suits and fat bodysuit created for scenes where they meet future versions of themselves helps the actors move comfortably. A fat suit like the one Kevin made for Keanu needs to bounce and jiggle naturally. You can see that as Keanu's stomach pops out of his shirt during this shot in the film. So, how do you make it move while also giving it some weight? The classic technique? Stuffing the suit with dry lentils. Kevin used them when building the suit for Weird Al Yankovic's 1988 music video, Fat. He later created 2 body pieces to add 40 pounds to Nicolas Cage in 2002's adaptation. This time around, Kevin tried to achieve movement in one of them by mixing lentils and beads into one of his suits. But the actor's sweat actually caused the lentils to sprout. So now, to get the movement and weight without the mess, Kevin simply fills the chest and stomach of a suit.
Mask on, fuck it, mask on. Mask on, fuck it, mask on.
Hi everybody, it's me, David. This is the most fucking insane makeup I've ever worn in my entire life, guys. Look at this. Even I'm wearing contacts to make me look older. Like it's so scary. I can't stop looking at it. Hi everybody.
Hollywood makeup wizard Kevin Yeager, and these wrinkles on his face aren't real. From sculpting enlarged earlobes to painting broken veins, it's just one of the many ways he can make performers like Keanu Reeves look 95 years old. Every prosthetic-related look starts with life casts. The green silicone has an oil in it that ensures it won't pull any of the actors' hairs out of their bodies. The life casting process helps a makeup artist replicate the little details of a performer's skin. Kevin and his team also had to create really pronounced wrinkles for Bill and Ted. They achieved this by cross-hatching all over the characters' forearms and faces. Wrinkles around the eyes, or crow's feet, required a different pattern too, an effect that they could also achieve through stippling. Stippling is done by simply adding a latex-based liquid to the skin and powdering it. It stretches the skin and causes these wrinkles.
Makeup is comprised of 8 overlapping foam latex appliances, all made fresh weekly so that we don't have a problem with shrinkage, and they fit together kind of like a jigsaw puzzle. When we first started doing Robin's makeup, it was upwards of around 4 hours. We knew we had to get it down from there because they wanted to be able to shoot with him for at least 10 hours a day. So if it took us 4 hours to get him ready and an hour to get him out at night, that was going to make for a very long day for Robin. So the more we did it, the faster we got. By the end of the film, it took me about 3 hours.
How could I focus in a very fine detail? Because I try to find on their own face where, if I find any little wrinkle or line or crease, I accentuate that.
City time. See, we really line to the higher up. Watchtower, the wire stuck. The higher mention our priors. Don't try your luck. Don't pry us. It's just.
I've been personally playing for about 8 years now. It started around around Illmind 5 when that came out, because the song was so big, and then they told me I had to kind of sacrifice something. They said, you're gonna have to pay it back because you just put this information out there, and this is gonna put people in the wrong mindset of what we're trying to do in society. So they told me that if I don't do these list of things, then they're going to hurt my family or hurt people that I really care about. And they told me to go to this office. It was on Wilshire Boulevard in Los Angeles. And then when I went in, I asked them over the phone, what are they gonna have me do? They said they couldn't tell me. And then when I went into the office, they sat me down, and it was like an all white room, and they opened one of the doors, and it had a Gucci suit. A Gucci bodysuit. And I said, oh no, please don't tell me that is what I think it is. They said, yeah, it's exactly what you think it is, pal. And I said, no, please no, not the Gucci suit. They said, it's the Gucci suit. This is the only way that you can repay for what you've done. And I said, not the Gucci suit, please. And they said, it's the Gucci suit. they said, we've ran some facial recognition programs on you, and you're gonna need to be this man, and you're gonna need to also contradict whatever you speak about so you can create a balance in this scene of hip hop that you're in, because you're the only one who can really pull it off. And I said, oh man. So yeah, they came out with this whole thing. Gucci Mane is actually, he's locked up somewhere and he's still fat. He never did go to the gym.
You can clearly see, just an actor. Hobson is just one of many who play this character. Billie Eilish is Lil Xan. Marilyn on our left, Britney on the right. Miley Cyrus is Ayesha Curry. Some of them play multiple roles. Robin Williams is Melinda Gates, but he also plays Kevin Kline, as you can see here. A lot of us already know this one. Bill Hicks is Alex Jones. They keep telling us the whole world is a stage. This computer game reality we seem to live in is extremely strange.
Man, the real Kodak is locked up still. Oh yes, you did that, fam. The real Kodak is locked up still. The real Kodak is in an island. It's on an island somewhere. But I'm not finna expose nothing. That's just what it is.
Fuck the world, the government too. I'm keeping it real, them killers are still in political suits. And I hated his people.